Hi everybody, my name's Lady Roselle and this is my alt account, and today we're going to be showing some emotes you can do whilst using the piggyback pose. Now, the Travelling Spirit this week brought a level 2 of the piggyback emote, but that costs 8 hearts and I'm very stingy and I don't want to pay that, because I think that there are some emotes you can do whilst using the level 1 piggyback stance that look just as good, if not better, as the level 2 piggyback. So here's what the level 1 piggyback looks like normally. But can we make it any better? I think we can. The level 1 piggyback emote covers the eyes of whoever's carrying you sometimes, not with this mask, but some other masks. It looks a bit silly. Looks like the person's trying to blindfold you. Speaking of blindfolding, here's our first emote. I really like this one, because I love how the cape gets lifted up and starts fluttering like this. I think it looks really good when you start moving. It gives you a lot of motion. So this is one of my favourites. Oh, here I don't know why it stops. You might have to press the emote again, although that doesn't happen very often. Usually the emote stays emoting until you change realms. Oh! What a naughty crab. Very bad. Don't try and knock us over. Honestly. So yeah, very good emote, that one. Butterfly emote. This is quite a basic one, but it still looks pretty graceful. As you can see. Still looks quite nice. Clapping. Now, if you need to give your friend a bit of encouragement, if you want to be a good person. Peek. Now, maybe you have a very shy friend. Maybe they're embarrassed to be on top of you. So maybe they'll do this. Handstand. I think this one looks a lot like the level 2 piggyback emote. I think it looks really good. The cape shape is quite eccentric. That C shape. It's quite asymmetrical, but I love the way the hands are. I think it looks really good from the front. It looks like you two are having lots of fun. This is a really good option. Yes, I like it. The camera angles in this cave are a bit dodgy, sorry. The crab walk. Now this one obviously clips a lot. It's funny to see the hands like this. Oh, here comes Krabby again. Maybe he thinks we're a crab. He's trying to make friends. Faint. Now this is one I've actually seen people do. It looks quite funny. It almost looks like you're saluting. It's an alright option. The cape is quite low. I like the ones that lift the cape up. Now, this one is rather odd. It does lift the cape up a bit, but the head position is just a bit weird. Yes, it looks a little bit inappropriate, perhaps. I think, no way, don't use this emote. Marching. Now, this emote, normally you can't walk whilst using it. So I think it looks really nice, and you can actually use it whilst in motion now because someone's carrying you. And it looks really good. It looks like you two are on an adventure. So I love this one. Pray. I love the shape of the cape this makes. I love it when you're standing on the ground and here. Very good. And it's quite important what it looks like from the back, because that's probably where the person leading will see it. Float. This is the floating whilst sitting. And it's quite basic. Balance. This is another form of handstand. As you can see, we've got it going on upside down. Looks quite fun. Doze. Now I think this one looks really cute. It looks like you have a sleepy little friend. It reminds me of when I was young and I used to get carried by my parents off to bed in a piggyback. So it brings back good memories. I think it's quite cute. Calm down. Now this one, you remain in place after calming the person down, so you could use it. It's a bit basic. Doesn't really add much. Head bob. Now this is good if you want to have a bit of a tune going, give someone some encouragement, have a bit of a dance party maybe. Do a bit of improvisation. Very tuneful. Now this is a very graceful emote. It looks very lovely. Yes. It's quite encouraging as well. People do it when they like listening to music. Another dancing one. This one's fun. Yeah. Having a little bit of a party going. And you can join in with it. Let's join in. Oh, now here come some people. And they are using the level 2 piggyback emote. So this is what we're referencing here. And it just makes you hold out your arms, basically. Which I do not think is worth 8 hearts. No way. Rhythmic clap, again, quite encouraging. If you want to encourage whoever's carrying you. And you can join in again. Let's dance. Yes. This is why I never finish all my candle runs, because I always get distracted. Because there's always something fun to do. Like dancing with people. The jolly dance. This is quite a funny dance. Yes, it looks like you're very happy and excited to be there when you're doing this. Read. Now this one has a bit of a problem. It blocks my eyes. I can't see anything. How am I going to lead you if you're blocking my eyes? This is terrible. Don't do this. The level 1 cartwheel. It looks like you're balancing up there. Level 2 looks a lot like the handstands. The balance handstand, just arms up. The hype dance. I'll be excited to unlock level 3 of this dance. Level 1's looking a bit muted here. Yes, it does look good. Yes, we finished all the emotes that my alt account has unlocked. So now we're going to continue with me on top. I'll show you a few of the emotes that we have left. I forgot to do pointing. I think that the pointing looks really good. Look, as we go along, it looks like I'm the one in charge now. I'm directing you where to go. It looks very fun. It looks like we're on a mission, on an adventure. Off we go. Now level 3 and 4 points slightly higher. And you look behind you sometimes. But maybe if you want to direct your friend to fly upwards, you could use this to point upwards. And I forgot to do this one as well. It's quite nice. I think I prefer the point. Not Mr. Crab again. Oh, Don't know why I went to sleep. Now this one. Hungry. I don't know what this pose is called. You can't do the ending animation of any pose whilst you're up here. Level 3 of peek. I don't have much of a cape, so you can't see me hiding behind it, but I am. Level 3 of the handstand emote. This leaves your cape pointing a bit downwards more than level 1. Looks like I'm holding up the ceiling there. It's quite nice. Yep, I think that's level 1. They both look good. I really like those ones. Level 3 of the crab walk. Now this is fantastic. It looks like I've been kidnapped. Help me, I'm up here. It looks like I've been slung over his shoulder. It's a really funny one. Let's just faint again. Trying to figure out what ones that we haven't done. Level 3 of float. Just puts your hands behind your head. Nice. Level 3 of the balance handstand. Just puts your arms up again, but also makes you look like a mime trying to get out of an invisible box, which is very funny. So if you want to look like you're a little bit crazy, this is definitely the one to use. This one's quite like the crab. Just flopping forward. I like ones that flop forward. I think it looks good with the piggyback. This one doesn't make you flop forward as much as you might think. You just end up turning your head slightly. It's quite subtle. If you want to point at something to your right, I don't know what the other levels of this emote are like, but it'd be good if you could point in the other direction too. Now this one is really good. It looks just like the handstand emote, but with your cape down. It's very similar. I like it. I think maybe you're leaning back slightly more. It's good. Now we did this one on the ground earlier, but here's what it looks like up on the hand in the piggyback. Very nice. Level 3. If you want to conduct your friend, leader of the orchestra. This is a very graceful emote. Very lovely. Quite whimsical when you're running around. Now this one, bobbing along. From behind, the cape moving quite a lot. Level 3. Yep, swing your arms. Although the arms are swinging straight through Belial's head. So... Uh-oh, a crab again. Well, we actually got him this time. Sneaking. I think this looks quite good. It looks like you're trying to maybe balance up there. Or maybe you are just being sneaky. Now this one really looks like you're trying to balance up there. It looks like you think you might fall off any second. It's quite an appropriate one. Oh, and this one, being a bit petulant. It's quite subtle. Maybe not one you want to do with your friends. They might think you're mad at them. Ah, the balancing pose again, level 3. I love the way this makes your cape flutter. Not Krabby again. He's after us again. These crabs, they are very determined. This is one of my favourite emotes to do just on the ground. I like to do it when I'm waiting around a social campfire. Stand on top of the campfire and float. Looks good here too. Very regal. And the Cure for Me dance. Looks a bit restricted up there. You can barely move. And you can't do the ending animation. Now these two emotes are the only ones you can't do whilst you're being piggyback carried. Which is very odd. I'm not sure why it's only these two. What's different about those two? I don't know. Now level 3 and 4 read. And you hold the book further up so you're not putting it in your poor friend's eyes, which they'll be very thankful for, and it leaves a beautiful trail. Look at that. I don't have very many fully leveled up emotes. I'm sure quite a few of them leave a nice trail if you've got shiny effects on them. Level 2 also has the shiny sparkles, so I'm sure that leaves a nice trail too. Yes, very similar trail, slightly further down. Now, I forgot I haven't done the spinning emote, and that will leave a very nice trail. I've got that fully upgraded. Now there's not much spinning happening here. It looks quite funny. Well, it looks quite good. And an amazing trail. Just look at that. I've never done this before, but I'll definitely be doing this more. I love the way, yeah, it's very nice. And it goes up and down as you walk with every footstep. That's just lovely. It's amazing, yes. Now that's all the emotes. I think we've done all of the ones that are sustained. Now I'm also going to show you that you can do them whilst you're flying. They don't usually come undone very easily. So here's us flying out the cave. It looks lovely with that cape billowing behind us. Ah yes, looks very lovely. It looks like we're having a lot of fun. And we are. And you can also do the emotes whilst you are in the water. So you can just come down. The emotes still stay. I like the marching. So you can march through the water. And you can march up here on the water's surface. And that's all! Thank you so much for watching this video. This is my first video with my voice. I have a bit of a cold, so hopefully I sound alright. And I plan to do more voiceovers in the future. Bye!